What's going on, Jerome's? Cornerback was a major question for the Vikings coming into this offseason, and they let go Patrick Peterson. They waived Cameron Tiny Dancer. They let Duke Shelley, my hat, go sign with the Raiders for basically the league minimum, but they did bring in Byron Murphy. They did draft Mekhi Blackman, and they're banking on the bounce back of second-year cornerback Akayleb Evans, former fourth-round pick coming in out of Mizzou. Played some really good snaps for the Vikings coming on in, where a second-round pick, Andrew Booth Jr., was dealing with some health issues, and Evans got the time of day. He got onto the field, played in 7 games last year, 162 total defensive snaps, 2 starts versus Buffalo and the Jets, 23 tackles, 2 passes broken up, 3 tackles for loss. Had that forced fumble against Buffalo, which is really big in switching that momentum, as well as made some big-time plays in the Kami game. So overall, returns were good, but unfortunately, so concussions, major issue last year, and all of the highlights were about Tua, but Evans actually suffered 3 concussions last year, and respect to the team, head coach Kevin O'Connell and the medical staff for shutting Evans down after his 3rd concussion, week 13 against the Jets. Even though, I mean, yeah, could they have used him later on in the season and in the playoffs? Yes, but you're looking out for your guys. You're looking out for the players' long-term health, and I think it was really smart that the Vikings saved Evans, frankly, from himself, since he wanted to get back out there. And there's been some talk about what Evans is going to do in year 2 to make sure that he doesn't have a 3 concussion season, looking to ease concussions as much as possible. This is from ESPN. Kevin Sievert, who is not Carl Gershman. It's not entirely clear how Evans, a 4th-round pick from Mizzou last season, encountered the symptoms that caused his October 9th trip to the protocol. It's possible that it happened as he dove to recover an outside kick. The other 2, however, more obvious. One against Buffalo, tackling Devin Singletary, and then also against the Jets, where he collided with Harrison Smith. A pretty nasty-looking play over the middle in coverage. And in discussions with teammates and coaches since then, Evans has recognized that his head-first tackling technique contributed to the injuries. It's just about how I tackle, Evans said. My mindset when I tackle is always to be aggressive, be aggressive, but not every tackle has to be a kill shot. Not every tackle has to be as hard as I can. Just being smart about that, but whenever I do go in to make a tackle, just keeping my head out of it, and being smart about it and intentional about it. So I've been working really hard on that, which is phenomenal. Where the old saying is, see what you hit, so keep your head up, because not only are you protecting yourself, but also you're protecting the ball carrier as well. And then in addition to tackling technique, Evans has also reevaluated his equipment. He said he'll wear a new V-Sys helmet, the best performing brand on the NFL's annual lab testing chart with custom padding. Cord Santiago, designer. Evans is also planning to wear a Q collar, a band that applies light pressure to the neck and purports to help players protect players from some subconcussive brain injuries. The NFL allows players to wear the device during games, but has not taken a public position on its merits. And I'm glad that Evans is doing all that stuff, because he is a very talented player. And frankly, last year he did outshine second-round pick Andrew Booth Jr., although both of their seasons ended with injuries. But I think that Evans, beyond Murphy Jr., the cornerback room is wide open, pun intended, where could be Evans, could it be Booth, could it be Blackman, could it be Jawan Williams coming in from the Patriots, could be Kalon Barnes, could be Tay Gowan, John Reed, getting the time of day at that cornerback spot. It really is anyone's ball game. And Evans has been working with the ones during OTAs, and I think that's where he could end up staying, where maybe it's Murphy and Evans in base, and then once they go nickel, bring in Booth or Blackman on the outside, and then kick Murphy into the slot. That could be the plan, where Evans is an extremely talented player. I do love his aggressiveness. I think that his length and ability would scale very nicely to what Flores likes to do on the outside with his cornerback. So I love his attitude, and I think that he's going to bring it, man. He is a Viking social media darling. People generally love him. So I think that he knocking out all the wood, solve the concussion thing, and yeah, technique is a big part of it. Equipment could be part of it as well, just by playing smart. I think that him staying on the field would be huge for the Vikings defense, because I think he's extremely talented. But your thoughts are thoughts. Akayleb Evans approached the concussions in 2023 after suffering 3 in 2022. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol production value.